Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I'm Nick, and today I'm reacting to Friends, Season 8, Episodes 11 and 12. So not a whole lot to say before we get into these episodes. I'm obviously having a great time with this 8th season. We had some great guest appearances, the great Brad Pitt Thanksgiving episode. That was a ton of fun. I'm just excited to see what we're in store for next for these next 2 episodes. As always, if you want to watch along the full unedited reaction, that is up on Patreon. That's the best way to support the channel. That's also where you can watch future episodes of Friends if you don't want to wait and you care to support. Let's just get right into it. Friends, Season 8, Episodes 11 and 12.
Look at that guy by the window.
Are we gonna get this full Christmas episode?
To be completely honest, he's not that good in bed.
Well, you know this person, Phoebe?
All I want to do is rip off his sweatpants and fanny pack. 4th month, your hormones start going crazy. So this has happened to you? Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Medical terms, I was thrice as randy.
Now that I don't think is true, right?
Went from store to store sitting on Santa's laps.
Dang, true story?
I go see my doctor tomorrow. Yeah, that's what you need, a good pill.
Is that actually true, though? I didn't realize that. There's so much about pregnancy I have yet to learn. I wonder if Monica and Chandler are going to have a kid in the show now. Like, now that we've opened the door for characters to have children, it kind of makes sense for Monica and Chandler to be coming up, right? But maybe not.
Pictures of me and Mona ice skating?
Would love to, but I am just swamped right now.
But doing what? You're doing nothing, bro. What's his issue?
All he took were pictures of my breasts.
I'm missing
Oh
picture
my
time?
gosh, Joey.
He has a face, Ross.
Like a holiday card. Skaters in the snow.
Pretty good.
Do you want to send this one out together?
Ross is like, I'm not ready for that.
Together? Like to people?
Happy holidays from Mona and Ross.
Okay.
Ross is having flashbacks to every marriage proposal ever.
Congratulations, you just got married.
Dating for a couple of months. Do not send out cards.
Yeah, has anyone done that? That's a little bit unique.
And the bring it!
Well, honey, you remember my boss, Doug, right?
How could we forget?
Getting a divorce, I'm sorry.
Finally chewed my leg out of that bear trap.
No leg chewing for us, sir.
Well, give it time.
He's like, oh, newlyweds.
How about we all go out to dinner tomorrow night?
I can't think of anything we're doing.
Shoot, no excuse came to mind.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Just so you know, we're not seeing him tomorrow.
You're gonna come up with something?
Do you remember how he behaved at our wedding?
No?
That's because he wasn't invited. He behaved at our engagement party.
Boy, urine cuts right through an ice sculpture, doesn't it?
Okay, yeah, you don't want to go to dinner with him.
Hey.
Good thing you're getting married again, Ross.
Here is a mock-up of our card. What do you think?
You should just be honest with her.
I think it should say love, Ross and Mona.
We haven't said that to each other yet.
Then you should not be doing this.
I'm getting 100.
100?
Let the world know.
I'm not sure about the whole card thing.
Okay, at least he's saying it.
Oh, if we're really quite there yet.
How's she gonna react?
I didn't think of it that way. You're right. You're right.
Really? It can't be that easy. No. Not on this show.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Where are we?
Huh?
Oh, here we go. Every guy's favorite conversation.
You know, I hope we're moving forward.
I mean, if she did her research on Ross, she knows where it's gonna go. Faster than probably she even wants.
Let's do the card.
Really? Just to avoid that conversation?
I think we should have this conversation.
Really? Even with the card?
Okay, that is a pretty good card, and I can't blame Ross under the circumstances.
The guy who took my blood sample, really cute. Bowl haircut, hairy fingers.
It was you. Yeah, she's realizing it.
I'm Dr. Schiff.
Yes, you are.
How's it going?
Really good. But enough about me. Where are you from?
What are your dinner plans?
Ski or just hang out with your wife or girlfriend?
Are you single? Let's be subtle.
Any painful gas?
No! What kind of question is that?
Rachel, be honest.
Would you like to lie down on the table?
Well, would you like me to lie down on the table?
Something going on here.
Do you feel it too?
Okay, I really like Rachel like this. This is amazing.
I put my pinky in his chin dimple.
Oh my God.
Phoebe's like, even for me, that's a lot.
The Evander Holyfield phase. You practically gave one to me.
I could have had you if I wanted.
Oh, yeah? Come and get it.
Well, that's a challenge.
Okay,
You know,
even
Monica's
this
up for a
is turning me
challenge. You guys are lucky Joey wasn't here.
How's it going with you and Mona? Are you guys still together?
Never better. Never better.
Conversation about where the relationship is going.
Ugh, women.
Self-respecting man would ask a woman, so where's this going?
You asked me that.
Closed book, okay? I'm not a mind reader. That says we're moving forward without having to talk about it.
Ooh,
To move in with you?
What? Smaller than that.
that's a big step.
You could say I love you.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, don't say it unless you mean it.
love spending time with you.
Yeah,
No, we hate
no.
that. That is a slap in the face.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like things the way they are. What do you think, Rach?
Make it a little bit better than that.
Colder in here. I could see your nipples through that sweater.
Ross checks. That's amazing.
We can't do it. Monica has to work.
Tomorrow night, then.
Oh, well,
We're moving out of town.
Your wife have a problem with me or something?
Oh, absolutely not.
Monica and I split up.
What?
Told me.
How are you gonna continue this lie, Chandler? How?
Saw the way she looked at you. There was no love there.
Oh my gosh, you are good at reading people,
And the way
bro.
she looked at me, pure lust.
You know what would really help me through this tough time is choking someone. Can I choke you?
We're going to a strip club.
Well, Monica would freak. To hell with that bitch.
Oh, Chandler, good luck explaining yourself.
About where things are with that.
I think I suggested that.
Yeah, don't act like you came up with it.
So,
Just propose, Ross. Just propose, please.
I'm having a lot of fun.
Okay.
And
It's got to be going somewhere. So where is it going?
that's what you're supposed to be answering.
And the answer is
Please just propose.
somewhere fun.
It's already fun, I thought.
I mean, you're not getting any younger. Not you. You are.
You're aging in reverse
Like
somehow.
you're getting younger by the second. What's your secret?
So where are we?
To sum up, we're having fun.
And we're gonna have
You
more fun.
look young. Key to my
okay.
apartment.
Really?
Really?
You could tell he didn't want to give it up.
Too fast.
You lost, Ross. You lost.
Gave her the only key.
What are you? Are you insane?
Homeless person in a very serious relationship.
That's an amazing line.
How'd the conversation go?
Oh, great. I live on the street.
Phoebe's like, been there, been there.
I'm gonna get us some drinks. Could you help me out? Yeah.
What is Phoebe up to?
He's here to have sex with you.
Excuse me?
What? You're welcome.
No. What?
Baby, no! He's a virgin.
This poor man. This poor man.
Yeah, okay, let's leave these two alone. Then you tell Roger, because he was really looking forward to this.
Poor Roger. Can you imagine Roger? All his dreams just came crashing down. Okay, Chandler. Good luck. Is Monica gonna find out? She is, right?
Let me buy you a lap dance.
That's all right, sir.
Chandler, just say you're gay.
What's it?
It's the thing you use as a Jack and Coke holder.
That's a pretty good line. That's a pretty good line.
Whip it just right, you might hit a seagull in the head.
Oh my gosh. No, 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 no.
You give me a key to your apartment and then you change the lock?
This is really bad timing.
Good luck, buddy.
He's gonna need it.
Trying to tell you, I made you a mixtape.
No, you can't. You can't come through with a mixtape
love
after
you.
this. What?
And I love spending time with you.
Oh my. Oh. Dagger to the heart. I think she's been waiting to say that to some guy.
He threw a soda can at a bird.
I can breathe through my mouth.
Monica's just grateful she didn't have to go with that guy.
See what my life would be like without you. It's a Wonderful Life with lap dances.
The uncut version.
We will grow old together and be with each other for the rest of our lives.
I promise.
Hey,
How about we send out a holiday card this year?
that's a great
Ooh,
idea.
I don't know if we're there yet.
Chandler, that's pretty clever, right? He's joking. He's joking, obviously.
It's just a pizza place.
You hung up on the pizza place?
Joey's like, that is a mortal sin.
What's wrong?
You don't want to hear about it.
I swear, it's not gonna lead to them, is it?
Finding myself erotically charged.
Joey's like, I can help.
All I really want is one great night. Just sex, you know?
Do you know who you're talking to? Do you know who you're talking to?
Really so hard to find.
Are they really gonna get together? Joey's like, is this a trick question?
Weird and bad.
I don't even know what you're talking about because I didn't ask you to do anything.
You want to do it?
No!
Me neither. I'm just testing you. Conversation never happened.
No, no way. It's not over. This is actually gonna happen, isn't it?
Get back in there.
Okay, okay, it did it. It did it. That would have been crazy.
I brought you something.
Oh my gosh, Phoebe.
Now this is just a loan. Okay.
I want this back.
I'm gonna go now. I'm sorry. I thought I could do it and I can't.
Dang. Phoebe's like, I'm too jealous, alright?
Hey, I got you a present!
That's gigantic. What did you get?
Where did you hide it?
I got it for your wedding and
Is it like an arcade game or something?
I think you already did so.
I love it! It's huge! Let's open it! Open it!
I mean, that's a great response. He gets him with a present.
It's Pac-Man machine! Oh my god!
Dang.
Nowhere to put it, so I just left it here for now. Put it in the guest bedroom.
Yeah, okay.
I'm surprised how happy Monica is about this. That's awesome. Oh, dang. It's okay, get some help.
Second favorite game.
Oh really? What was your first?
Well, I don't really remember the name of it.
That's not true.
A vending machine.
Don't feel bad for me. I won every time!
I mean, vending machines are pretty cool, especially when you're a kid. Arcade games are cool, though, too, right? Where did Phoebe get that? How much does something like that cost? I don't imagine that it's cheap. I really thought for a second last episode that Joey and Rachel were going to get together, and that would have been shocking to me, right? I mean, Chandler and Monica's already, you know, a big enough surprise. I wonder, could they do something like that?
So glad you guys are here. I've been dying to tell someone what happened in the paleontology department.
I've been dying to hear.
They made you head of the department.
No, I get to teach one of his advanced classes.
Oh. Well, at least you're happy about it.
Why didn't I get head of the department?
Yeah.
Do you know of a good restaurant?
Great food and it's really romantic.
Okay.
Or dancing. Oh, take her dancing.
A lot of ways to postpone sex, I'll tell you.
I mean, not that sitting at home worrying about giving birth to a 16-pound baby is not fun.
That's thrilling.
Why don't I take you out?
You don't want to go on a date with a pregnant lady.
I swear, are they setting up Joey and Rachel? That...
C-sections and giant baby heads stretching out.
Okay. Would you look at that, Monica? I just knocked off all your top scores. How sad. I said I was next.
Phoebe bought it for
sorry,
herself.
I couldn't hear you over all the winning.
You only think it's stupid because you suck at it.
You suck.
I'm surprised Phoebe can beat Monica with her competitive streak.
Why do you want to play this game so badly?
It's not like it spits out a Clark bar after every game.
Come on, out of the chair. Oh, come.
Who is that? Oh, it is Joey. Okay.
A brownie.
A regular brownie?
Half a brownie.
Half a brownie. Joey had some.
It's just a bag. Flower shop, and I'm starting to feel faint, so.
The fact that he still gave it to her is just great.
Nice place you got here. Foosball.
Joe's using this as an acting exercise.
Subscription to Playboy, my kind of woman.
Yeah, actually, that's my roommate.
I would like to meet him. He sounds like a stand-up guy.
Must be an actor.
Must be tough to keep your hands off him, huh?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he's gay.
Dang.
Oh, no, why are you trying to ruin the game?
That's a good counter, Rachel.
That's all the way across town. I'm supposed to teach a graduate seminar there in 10 minutes.
Oh, what?
Dude, that's not gonna happen.
That is brutal. Poor Ross.
Move it! Move it! Hey, I'm the teacher!
Man, I so wish I had Ross. I would sign up for a class from Ross just for the experience, even if I didn't need that.
Hello. A little late. Whoa, a lot late.
How long before they're allowed to leave, right?
I'm Professor Geller.
That's it.
I'm Professor Geller. Good job today.
Everyone gets an A in this class, all right?
Instead of the vegetables, 3-pound lobster.
In what universe?
So do you have any moves?
Just myself, and if they don't like me for... I'm sorry, I couldn't even get through that.
I knew it. Come on, tell me your moves.
can't give away all his secrets.
Having a bottle of wine sent to my table from a fan. I just want to have a normal life.
That'd be hilarious if celebrities actually did that. I mean, maybe they do.
Wait until the end of the night to kiss you. You're just so beautiful.
Oh my God.
Rachel's like, that one's good.
So where'd you grow up?
That's your move? Boy, Rach, you're lucky you're hot. Yeah, with my mom. Yeah, not so much with my dad.
Gotta be rough.
It's a good move.
You know, sometimes I think, wow!
I like how Rachel stuck with it. She knew that it worked.
Where'd you grow up? So simple.
They're both going to take notes for their next date. That's hilarious.
I rule at it. They should change the name of it to Miss Chandler. Although I hope they don't. Top 10 scores, I erase Phoebe off the board. High five!
What is the matter with your hand?
Been too many consecutive hours here. I mean, come on. He just became a true gamer, right?
They're dirty words.
Chandler, why would you do that?
Because it's awesome.
Ben's coming over here tomorrow to play this game. This can't be there.
Have you talked to him lately? No. If you unplug it, I'll have nothing to show for my day. It'll be like I was at work.
Shoot. Does it really reset everything like that?
Honey, you gotta beat your scores.
With the claw!
Okay, it's up to you, Monica. You have to beat his scores.
Between Monica, Phoebe, who would you punch?
No one. They are my friends.
Oh, come on. Give an answer.
Chandler?
Yeah, but I don't know why.
This is the best date I ever had.
I know.
Did you see the wine come out of my nose?
Yes.
That does sound like a good date.
I never knew I could enjoy the non-sex part of a date.
I'm ripping into this one.
I'm gonna suck on the cellophane from the brownie I had.
No judgment. No judgment here. Judgment-free zone.
If I want the girl to kiss me, I put on shiny lip balm.
Does he really do that?
Oh my God.
Yeah, like a moth to a flame.
Whoever's tried this, please tell me.
No, I don't want to tell you.
Why not?
Cause it's embarrassing.
Oh, come on.
Just tell me, Rick. Just tell me.
Get up.
Are they really? Is this really gonna happen?
Okay, I know it doesn't sound like anything, but I swear it worked. I had such a wonderful time.
Me too.
Joey's so confused, right? I mean, maybe they are. Is that what they're really setting up for with Joey and Rachel?
50 minutes late to the class.
People stop understanding the phrase, get the hell out of my way.
I wish we could have seen the whole trek over.
You're not going to be able to keep doing this.
If I don't, they'll take the class away from me. And
Then give up the class.
you've seen it, the Geller Yeller.
Wait, what?
Can't be afraid to get a little bit hit by cars.
Rawson is not worth it.
Oh, yeah, I still can't believe you haven't seen Cujo.
I have not seen either of those movies.
I was thinking about renting Cujo.
Let's do it tonight.
Do you have that big day tonight?
He's gonna cancel.
Did you feel a little weird?
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Freaked me out. What was that?
I don't know.
Their dynamic is changing. They're not just gonna be friends.
The lobster? I was up sick all night.
Yeah, you don't want to look in my hamper.
But was Rachel also feeling different, or was it actually the lobster for her?
Well,
She did
you're
it?
just a little bitch, aren't you?
Oh.
Sucks. He couldn't have gotten this good.
But it came at a price.
It was worth it. It was worth it.
I'm on time. Oh.
Tell me this would be an amazing entrance by your professor. I would love this.
Open our books to page 23.
When's the bell?
A bunch of red spots. Why don't you all start to read while I...
Oh, dang. Are you for real, Ross? You're gonna have heat stroke.
Seem a little distracted.
I'm fine. It's just...
He can't do this anymore.
Have you ever looked at someone that you've known for a while?
You mean like from behind? Turned around and it was Stephen Baldwin.
Oh, yeah, so you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Would you excuse me for a sec?
Oh, that's brutal.
One more score to go. You can do it.
Don't touch me! Don't touch her!
Come on, Phoebe.
No! You son of a...
Oh. Oh, shit. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is amazing. This is amazing. Even Chandler's covering his ear.
Phoebe!
Hi, Ben. Now don't look at the machine.
That was amazing. That was like Joey giving the award speech level amazing, Phoebe.
I'm watching Cujo. What is wrong with this dog?
Oh, is that based off the Stephen King book? It is a horror story, right? Don't spoil it, please, stop. Nice and cozy.
Seriously, how can you watch this? Aren't you scared?
He's not focusing on the movie at all.
Terrified.
Huh. I cannot believe this is where they're going this season.
2 main locations. Here.
Ross is gonna fall, isn't he? You're gonna fall.
Doors.
It's a physical comedy gold, I swear. You have to be pretty good to act that bad on roller skates, right? Alright, so that is Friends, Season 8, Episodes 11 and 12. What is going on this season? This is crazy. I mean, I swear, like, of all the things that are unpredictable, I mean, Chandler and Monica were surprising, but Joey and Rachel, and I don't even know 100% if they're going down that route, but just to be setting that up, I mean, I'll talk about that. First, let me just talk about episode 11. I thought episode 11 was a great episode. We're going to see a little more time with Mona and Ross, and I still think I'm correct in my assumption, even though that we're seeing a few more appearances of Mona here and there. Like, they're not going to stay together for long. I'd be very shocked if Ross like ends up getting married to Mona, for example. I mean, who knows? Don't put it past Ross for getting married to anyone, but I just don't think so with the way that that episode played out. But I thought that was a very funny storyline, right? With like Mona proposing that they send out a holiday card. That would be a little bit strange, right? And unless I'm missing something about sending out like Christmas cards to people. First of all, I don't even think it's that common unless you're already married, but especially like if you've only been together for a couple of months, that does seem like an odd scenario, right? But I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if anyone has done that, A, before you got married, and B, especially if you're like Ross and Mona, where you guys have only known each other for a couple of months. I would imagine that that's not a common occurrence. But what I love about that storyline is how they basically just use that as an excuse to pressure Ross into the conversation that all guys in the world love, which is, what are we? Where are we going exactly? And I could be reading way too much into this episode 11, to be honest, but I almost thought there was a little bit of a theme of the truth, because in Chandler and Monica's storyline, there was also a similar thing where Chandler, was trying to think of an excuse so that they didn't have to go out to dinner with his obnoxious, annoying boss, but because he just kept making up excuses, it almost made it worse. Like, he found himself just having to go out and spend time with this guy, even though it's the last thing in the world that he wanted to do. And I feel like Ross, he was also just trying to avoid the truth, which the truth is, he likes Mona, he enjoys dating her, but sending out a Christmas card after 2 months seems a little bit odd, like you're moving really, really fast, and he just doesn't want to rush things, especially given his history and the fact that he has been married several times and been divorced, right? I think it's a very reasonable thing, and I feel like you do have to be delicate about the way that you express that in that type of conversation. But I would say that the lesson, not to make it too boring or anything, but I would say the lesson for both Chandler and for Ross would be that it's easier to just have those difficult conversations and be honest and just try to be sensitive to the other person's feelings without making up a complete lie, as opposed to digging yourself deeper by telling other lies, because unfortunately those other lies will just lead to further awkward situations and things that you don't even feel. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be at the point where you're giving someone a key that you don't want them to have the key. But I just like how ultimately Ross was willing to do pretty much anything to avoid that uncomfortable conversation of where are we? I feel like many guys can relate. I don't know if any guy is a fan of that conversation. I don't even know why. It's just like ingrained in guys' DNA. And then I love how they wrapped up the storyline as well, with Ross just finally being like, okay, anything, mixtape, that doesn't work, that's what I actually feel like, all right, fine, I love you. And then it was just a perfect closing line for Mona to be like, I love spending time with you. I mean, that was just was perfect. That role reversal. And now Ross can know exactly what that feels like. And then in episode 12, we had Phoebe getting Chandler and Monica a Miss Pac-Man, which I actually am not familiar with. I've heard of Pac-Man. I've never played the game myself. But I thought that was a pretty amusing storyline, right? Like with Chandler staying home to get good at the game, and then they want to protect Ben from any, words that are a little bit dirty. They don't want him, they're trying to protect the child from being exposed to bad language, dirty things at his young, innocent age. But I swear, like, the final joke of that storyline I thought was fantastic. I mean, Phoebe losing it, and then the cut to the opera music to cut out the audio, Chandler covering up his ears, Ross desperately covering up his son's ears. I thought that was a really strong punchline that was worth every second of setup for that kind of B storyline this episode. I also loved, Ross rushing to class. I mean, you do have to give Ross props. Like, say what you will about how crazy Ross is, how insane he is, how silly and uncool he is. He is so passionate about so many things that he does professionally in his life. And I kind of admire that about him, as amusing as it is. The fact that he so wants to take on this extra class. I feel like there's so many teachers who absolutely would have the opposite outlook and perspective on doing extra work like that. But, the truth is, a lot of teachers are passionate about what they're teaching, I feel like, and are doing it for that primarily. And you can just really tell by the work that they invest into teaching and things that they're not required to do, but they're willing to do because they care so much. And like I said, say what you will about Ross too, but I would have loved to have Ross as my teacher in college. I probably would have signed up to additional classes just because I enjoyed, the entertainment value. Come on, you're going to have something to talk about Professor Geller after almost every single session. But then the huge thing, right? The gigantic thing going on, it was kind of set up a little bit in episode 11, but then was really focused on episode 12, is Joey and Rachel. And like I said, maybe I'm not good at picking up on, things that have been set up in previous episodes or previous seasons, but this is a complete shock for me. And if they're heading the direction where it seems like they're going, that would be crazy. I mean, we already have Chandler and Monica. They're like a core couple. And I really thought they were maybe setting up Ross and Rachel at the beginning of this season, especially with Rachel's storyline. She's having a kid. Ross is available. I just was like, okay, they're reopening this door. But then to take the season in this direction and set something up with Joey that I swear I never saw coming. And to be honest, like, surprisingly, they had strong chemistry together. I mean, I thought it was more just humorous at the end of episode 11, but in episode 12, like when they actually went on the date together, I thought that was just a very entertaining storyline. That was a fun scene. I thought it was well written, and it was funny, but you could also sense the chemistry in that whole moment, right? And it was almost like a meta date, right? Which I feel like added some fun, and the fact that they do know each other and are so comfortable just takes the pressure off in a certain way. And I don't know, I feel like in a weird way it might make sense. And of course, I feel like Joey is just so weirded out. I feel like Rachel is too. I think there was much more than the lobster going on, if I had to bet. But definitely with Joey, we can just tell, like, oh my gosh, like I'm feeling a certain way. And then the real proof is just the fact that on another date with someone else, he's not invested into it, right? Because if it was just Joey being Joey, then it would just be like maybe in the moment he's attracted to Rachel, but then if he sees another girl, he's going to be chasing her. But I think the proof is that this is something different. And like Joey was saying, talking about enjoying the dating part of the date. So I don't know. I really don't know where they're going to go. I feel like I should make a prediction whether they're actually going to get together for real. I'm going to say yes. I didn't see it coming, but I feel like that's the more obvious direction there's leading up to, as opposed to what else could happen. I mean, the other alternative, I guess, is they continue this storyline and they both agree for some reason that this just doesn't make sense. But that seems harder to untangle to me as far as like the writers. I mean, they also could ignore it, but there's no way. There's no way they could ignore it. They could ignore it after episode 11, but after this episode, there's something else is going to happen. Either they're going to get together or they're not going to get together, but there's going to be a reason for it. So I guess it just seems easier to me to see them getting together. But that's a game changer. I mean, that's crazy. I am definitely... And when is it going to happen? Are they going to tease this out? How is Ross going to feel? I just feel like it is such a a new, fresh storyline for this season that didn't even need a fresh storyline because it wasn't feeling stale. I've been really, really loving season 8 so far, but this just like upped the stakes of everything moving forward, and I'm ready to jump into the next episodes. I really am. I want to see what are they going to do with this? What are they going to do? How is everyone else going to react? I have no idea. But as always, if you want to watch along the full unedited reaction that is up on my Patreon, it's the best way to support the channel. That's also where you can watch future episodes of Friends if you don't want to wait. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.